Okay, so interview with Steve Goodwin. Steve, a little bit of off-the-cuff interview this morning. Big fight announcement that's going to go out a little bit later today. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, Nick Parpa yesterday vacated the Southern Area Cruiserweight title due to fight Jose Lopes in 3 weeks. So we've had to move very, very quickly to protect Jose, who's in full camp. And we've arranged a fantastic fight. And thanks to Amy Sinfield, the promoter, for helping us with this, for Jose Lopes to fight for the vacant Southern Area title against the big-hitting, undefeated Iain Martell from Norwich. It's an absolute barnstorming fight. It's a fight that I believe is not just going to be fight of the night, it could be fight of the month. It's going to be an amazing fight, and it's a fight that is really Jose Lopes' defining fight, and we could talk about Jose a bit in a minute, but for me, this is where Jose has his time to shine.
So obviously, Steve, it's 2 o'clock. With this has only been wrapped up in the last 10 minutes of final dotting the I's and crossing the T's. How quickly did you have to move? Obviously, like I say, Parpa only vacated last night. How hard was it today to try and put it all together, get the board on side, etc.?
Well, we had to move quickly. It was all about the interests of Jose. As you know, I manage Parpa, I also manage Jose Lopes, but we have to protect Jose's interests when Nick makes that decision. So really everybody was on side with trying to look after Jose's situation, because it's unfair. He's been in camp for 4 weeks for this, and obviously I don't think Nick really ever was going to do the fight, so unfortunately Jose was left in a position I think everybody understood, so everybody's moved at lightning proportions to make sure that there is a fight that can take place for this title, and it is an absolute cracker.
And as you said, so obviously you mentioned talk about Jose. I had a little bit of time out beforehand, got a little bit of momentum now, and obviously he had the opportunity against Parker, but as we now know that fight isn't going ahead. So as you said, really a sort of career-defining fight for Jose.
What's happened for Jose, which is he's found a home that he loves with Terry Coulter. You may recall, people watching this may recall, when I took Wadi Camacho on, I took Wadi to Terry Coulter, and it reinvigorated Wadi Camacho's career, who went on to win a Commonwealth title. And Wadi was phenomenal in turning around his career, but obviously we helped, and his trainer was a major help in that. And I felt that for Jose Lopes, the same man could do the same thing once again, and they've gelled well together, and I think you're going to see a different Jose Lopes. You will need to see a different Jose Lopes, because if we see the Lopes that has fought previously, then Martell would be favourite. I know that Jose lost a very, very close decision to Wadi Camacho. He lost to Aussie Jervier. He's had those 2 losses where he was winning the Aussie Jervier fight until he got caught, but that was a corner problem, not Jose's fault. But there's no excuses. For Jose Lopes, no excuses. He has to win for his career to continue. It's career defining, and he's taking on a guy that knocks people down and out for fun. He knows that. He didn't care. As soon as I mentioned the name, he said, bring him on. I don't care who it is, I'm going to win this title.
So just a quick mention about Iain Martell's team as well. Obviously Graham Everett, they're down in Norwich. They moved obviously very quickly this morning as well to dot the I's. So thanks to them as well.
Graham Everett's one of boxing's great guys. Graham Everett is a pleasure to deal with. He's an honourable man in boxing, and I don't say that about a lot of people, as you know, but he's a man that that there's no bullshit. He wants an opportunity for his man, and we're therefore able to deliver that. We've had to delay the date by a week to give. Iain is already in camp for a fight in Norwich, so we're able to delay that by a week to accommodate everybody. So both fighters will be fully 100% fit. We didn't feel it was respectful to give Iain Martell shorter than he needed, so we've given him the time that he wanted and delayed the fight. So Jose was happy to delay his fight by a week.
And so the 14th of March, so just the final thing, just obviously a thanks to the Championship Committee of Southern Area. They moved very quickly today to get this done, didn't we?
People have a go at the board, but in this instance they've done great things to make sure that a fighter that's in camp for a fight is not left without a title fight. So really big thanks to the board, big thanks to Graham Everett, and this now, anybody that's going is going to witness something fantastic that night.
And it already adds to a fantastic card. 14th March, obviously got a couple of Southern Areas on there already.
3 now, so 3 Southern Area titles that night on 1 bill. Dean Richardson defends his title against Konrad Stemkowski. Sean Phillips takes on Davis Pagan for the middleweight title, and now you've got the cruiserweight barnstormer Jose Lopes, Iain Martell. You've got Ish O'Connor fighting Chavez Campbell in a 50-50 on the undercard. It's a great night of boxing on the 14th. There's no excuse for people not to go, because they're going to witness proper 50-50 fights, not the WBA Intercontinentals against the Mexican Argentinians who've never been out of the air. So they're proper fights.
All right, so thanks for clearing up that today, and obviously thanks for the fight announcement.